Pittsburgh's 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
Regarding the river rescue, Pittsburgh EMS, badasses. Amazing, heroic. The best care anywhere. That's their slogan, and they texted it out yesterday. God bless them. Take some courage, man. Meantime, my boy Max, he's one of my boys. We go way back. He kicks ass for us, loves the game, gives a damn, makes a difference. Got screwed last night. He sent me this video that irritated the hell out of me. It was kind of late, too, and I couldn't believe it at first. These punks, thugs, cockroaches, canvassing your neighborhoods, ripping off snowblowers. This is so damn irritating. Mad Max, you want to choke someone, don't you, brother?
That's putting it lightly.
I know, man. Jesus.
So 9:30 last night, I went to bed kind of early.
Yeah.
I'm laying in bed, and I heard some stuff in the driveway, and I kind of dismissed it. I just thought, maybe my neighbor was putting some garbage out or something like that. 5 minutes later, there's a pounding on my front door, and I'm like, what the heck is that? So my wife answers the door, and then she calls up to me. She's like, hey, the police are here. And I'm like, oh, what the heck? What did I do now? And he goes, your snowblower was just stolen. One of your neighbors reported it. So kudos to them. It only took them about 4 to 5 minutes to respond after the snowblower when I looked at the timestamp on when it happened. So they got there pretty quick, but, they were gone really fast. They just... 3 guys. There were actually 2 vehicles.
Wow.
They went up and down the street about 4 or 5 times, driving very slowly by my house. I could see it on 2 different camera angles. And I guess they were working up the nerve to do it. And then finally when they did, the 2 vehicles pulled over in front of my neighbor's house. They dropped the tailgate of their truck. It's a dark Dodge Ram. 3 guys get out and muscled the snowblower. It's a 2-stage snowblower, big Craftsman snowblower out of my driveway. And 3 of them picked it up and loaded it in the bed of the truck and then took off.
That's awful. That's awful, man.
And then one of my neighbors posted it on like one of those Facebook Connect pages and said, my neighbor just had his snowblower stolen. And it said this guy literally snowblowed the entire neighborhood with that thing.
What? Well, hey, Max.
I told you the other...
Max, you just did the whole damn neighborhood, like you said. How much is that thing new?
New, probably like $800-900.
And there's
So, obviously they needed it more than I did. So hopefully they can bless other people with it the way that I was able to.
Screw them. Stop with that.
I'm kidding.
Compassionate
I'm
crap.
kidding, Marty.
Screw them. Disgusting, man.
I see them. I find that truck. I'm going to throw a Molotov through the window. That's how I feel right now.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I know how you feel, but that wouldn't help you or anyone else. It sounds as if, because we're hearing this, that this is kind of a pattern here, brother. Hit it, steal it, sell it, boom. Makes sense at this time. Because no one has them, right? And
well, sure, yeah. They're in short supply, absolutely, yep. So, stupid me, I kind of brought it upon myself. I left it in the driveway.
Oh, come on.
And so... whatever. I'm, a little pissed off at myself, but, obviously pissed off at those guys, too.
Max, tell folks where you
live.
live.
And then the cops, I'm in Corey.
Right.
So the cops come into my house, and they go, oh, I guess those guys got lucky. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, I see a set of body armor over here, a set of body armor over there. I see this over there. I go, yeah, it's a good thing I didn't go outside because it might have been a different call.
Well, you're highly trained. You're a fantastic shot. You're a security expert, quite frankly. And you're at a high level of intense anger. However, I've known you for years. You don't overreact. You have no interest or intention of hurting someone.
Correct.
But this kind of pushes a man to a place where he doesn't want to go.
Well, let's say my wife or my son was going outside just to put the trash out or something. These 3 guys are out there. Do they have a gun? Do they pull a knife. You know people do crazy stuff
Right
when
on.
they're.
Right on. So what are we looking for here, Max?
I just hope that somebody sees the black Jeep and a dark Dodge Ram truck going around the neighborhoods, and just be vigilant. I mean,
Man.
call the police if you see anything, and keep your cars locked up at night. Don't keep any equipment outside, and if you do, lock it up. Put a chain through it or something, and lock it to a post. But unfortunately, the snowblower was a little bit older, so I'm not that bent out of shape about it.
Yeah, but hold on. You just bought a new one for your job, and it was almost $2,000. I mean, it's not as if they're cheap now. And even if you could find one, they're expensive as hell.
Yeah.
It kind of violates the trust of the neighborhood too, my man.
Well, I don't know that these were people from the neighborhood. They're probably tourists, just out canvassing the neighborhood, and they'll hit another neighborhood tomorrow if they don't get caught. So people do. They just travel around and they look for easy targets.
Absolutely.
So unfortunately, I happen to be one of them.
Absolutely no question about it. I hope when they're taken out of the truck to sell it, they slip and it falls in their ass. I find it to be so disgusting and so classless and distasteful. My man Max, let me know if you need some help finding a new one, brother. Appreciate your honesty, man.
Yes, sir. All right.
Hey.
Bye.
Hey.
Yeah, yes.
Before you go, you chimed in about these divers going in this water. Tell me about that experience, because you have a background here.
So I'm actually a certified rescue diver, and I've never actually done any body recovery, but I have dove in freezing water, 32 degrees, and I'll tell you, even with a wetsuit or a dry suit on, it's not a fun experience. So kudos to those guys for going down there and recovering that person out of the vehicle.
Hey Max, even with a wetsuit, it has to be cold fast, right?
Oh, it's freezing. It's not, and then your face is still exposed to the elements. So it feels like daggers hitting your face. All you have is a scuba diving mask on. You have a regulator in your mouth. So it's bitter cold. It sucks.
And Max,
but
that water is nasty on a good day, and it's covered with ice, so it had to be dark down there too.
Right. So a lot of times you're just working on touch, depending on how murky the water is. So, again, kudos to those guys for, doing what they do to get that person out of there so quickly.
Wow. Mad Max, my brother, thanks, my man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, describe that snowblower, please. Seriously.
Craftsman snowblower, red, 2-stage. I have the serial number. I can text that to you later when I get to the office.
Put it on social.
All right.
Who knows? Thanks, brother.
Yep.
It's amazing. The story about the divers is amazing, and then the theft is so aggravating. Cockroaches.